Prime Minister Gordon Brown is the first European leader to visit the Obama White House. Their talks focused on the need to restructure the international financial architecture.
We've had a global banking failure, and it's happened in every part of the world. It's almost like a power cut that went right across the financial system, and we've got to rebuild that financial system.
One of the things that Prime Minister Brown and I talked about is how can we coordinate so that all the G20 countries, all the major countries around the world in a coordinated fashion are stimulating their economies.
Brown, who is suffering from flagging popularity at home and facing an election next year, may have hoped some of Obama's global popularity would rub off on him. But the brief Oval Office meeting and press availability contrasted poorly with the flag-bedecked formal joint press conferences of the type former President George Bush and former Prime Minister Tony Blair presided over so often. That led some UK journalists to question whether Obama meant to snub Brown or was merely indifferent to the so-called special relationship between the US and UK.
Downing Street and the Foreign Office tried to oversell it in advance. They made a big thing about, we're the first European leader, you know, whisper, whisper, we beat the French, we beat the Germans. And that sort of raised the bar for the visit. And then if you compare it with some of the more recent visits of Blair, it's, you know, he didn't get that much face time.
Obama hastened to assure Brown and the British press that the special relationship was still, well, special.
I think this notion that somehow there is any lessening of that special relationship is misguided. Great Britain is one of our closest, strongest allies, and there is a link, a bond there that will not break.
Brown, who is not noted for his chummy personality, ventured a joke about Obama's sporting abilities.
I don't think I could ever compete with you at basketball. Perhaps tennis.
Tennis, I hear you got a game.
Yeah, we could maybe have a shot. I don't know if you. I think you'd be better. But there we are.
On Wednesday, Brown will address a joint session of the U.S. Congress. One of the topics of his speech is expected to be the dangers of protectionism and its negative effect on world trade. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Washington.